Welcome back to my channel. The story of the 2026 Mercedes-Benz Unimog Family Trail Master begins long before the ignition comes to life. It starts with a presence, an unmistakable silhouette that stands quietly yet confidently in the bright echo of a polished white showroom. Flooded by immaculate light, the desert sand metallic finish glows with a controlled elegance, smooth and deep like hand-polished stone shaped by years of travel. This is not a machine that simply exists, it is a machine that understands purpose. A shape sculpted by heritage, strengthened by engineering vision, and refined through the expectations of families who demand capability without compromise. Even at rest, it radiates intention. The Unimog Family Trail Master is not trying to be dramatic. It doesn't need to be. Its proportions tell the story for it: broad, tall, commanding, with the signature Unimog stance elevated high above the gleaming floor. The desert sand metallic color carries an almost architectural tone in this light, revealing soft transitions along every curve. Shadows glide beneath the flared wheel arches, while highlights dance across the linear planes of the hood. It is a shade that feels timeless and dignified, capturing the warmth of distant landscapes yet remaining unmistakably premium in this pristine urban showroom. The eye is drawn to every surface, every crease, every contour, supported by Mercedes-Benz's obsession with detail. As you move closer, the effect intensifies. The texture of the paint shifts subtly, revealing deeper layers forged by metallic microparticles designed to refract light with a satin-like glow. The hand-polished gloss allows the Trail Master to appear simultaneously understated and commanding. Families looking at it feel a sense of quiet strength, the assurance that whatever lies ahead, city streets, wilderness routes, remote campsites, or new family traditions, the Unimog stands ready. You sense that this is more than a vehicle for commuting. It is a traveling companion built to carry memories. The front end is a statement of confidence. The signature Mercedes-Benz star sits centered inside a modernized grille structure designed for airflow efficiency and durability under extreme conditions. High-clearance bumper lines merge seamlessly into a sculpted protective frame, giving the Trail Master an authoritative expression. The LED lighting elements are crafted with precision, almost floating within their housings, delivering a crisp, unmistakable signature at night. Each detail of the lighting is engineered to bring clarity to unknown paths, guiding families safely through moments when visibility shapes the journey. Standing close to it, you feel something unusual for a machine of this capability: refinement. The kind of refinement that takes rugged engineering and layers it with sophistication so that strength becomes elegant. The side profile stretches with confidence. The long cabin, high windows, and robust roofline exhibit purpose. Large all-terrain wheels add width and dominance, wrapped in tread patterns engineered for stability on gravel, sand, mud, or highway asphalt. The desert sand metallic color blends flawlessly with the bold matte accents, door handles, roof rails, side steps, each a careful balance of function and design. Inside the showroom's immaculate light, the Trail Master turns every viewing angle into a promise. The mirrors, the door seams, the subtle chrome touches, all appear as if placed with the precision of a luxury timepiece. There is no moment where the design feels rushed. Instead, Mercedes-Benz ensures each element contributes to a greater vision. A Unimog tailored for families who explore together, plan together, and expand their sense of home beyond walls and streets. Walk toward the cabin, and the gentle reflection of the showroom's white, polished floor ripples across the lower body like a silent wave. The door opens to reveal a space that feels elevated, secure, and crafted to perfection. The luxurious materials, the ergonomic flow, the subtle stitching lines, all create an interior atmosphere that resonates with calm capability. Entering the cabin is less about stepping inside and more about stepping upward into a sanctuary above the world. You feel surrounded by thickness, structure, and comfort, Mercedes-Benz craftsmanship that blends soft-touch materials with robust architecture. The seat profiles are sculpted to support long journeys, ensuring families feel fresh even after hours on the move. Each surface invites your hand to glide across it: the leather grain, the brushed metal finishes, the micro-precision climate vents. The interior lighting system adds a glow that adjusts according to ambient light, transitioning between warm and cool tones to maintain a soothing environment day or night. The command center, the dashboard, presents itself with quiet authority. A dual-screen layout merges digital clarity with mechanical dependability, offering an intuitive interface that allows drivers to navigate terrain with ease. The screen graphics are crisp, animated smoothly, and adapt instantly to driving environments. Every icon, every gesture, every transition feels polished and effortlessly premium. It becomes clear that this Unimog is not only built for adventure but designed to make adventure feel seamless, welcoming, and familiar. Even before the engine starts, the experience is already emotional. The Trail Master feels alive, present, waiting for its next chapter. This vehicle doesn't separate the fine line between rugged and luxurious, it blends them until they become one experience. A vehicle for families who move with purpose, who seek connection, who redefine horizons not as boundaries, but as invitations. The more time you spend with it, the more the craftsmanship unfolds. The stitching along the seats is not merely decorative, it reinforces durability for years of use. The ambient lighting softly enhances the desert sand metallic reflections entering through the windows. Cargo areas, cabin storage, child-friendly features, smart power outlets, and signature Mercedes-Benz finishing touches all harmonize to create a vehicle that understands the lifestyle of a modern family, dynamic, always shifting, always evolving. The doors close with a solid, reassuring resonance, an acoustic signature engineered to communicate durability and refinement in a single moment. Inside, the outside world quiets instantly. The hush is comforting, the kind of silence that feels intentional rather than isolating. Mercedes-Benz engineers crafted this cabin so families could speak softly, laugh freely, rest comfortably, and travel without strain. You sense immediately that this is not simply transportation, it is movement transformed into serenity. The elevated seating position amplifies this effect. Through the wide panoramic windshield, the world appears broader, calmer, more welcoming. It is an experience that reminds you of scenic overlooks, where landscapes stretch outward in quiet harmony. The Unimog Family Trail Master delivers that same sensation from the moment you sit behind the wheel. The desert sand metallic hood extends forward like a compass, pointing toward future journeys. Soft ambient glows reflect subtly off the interior surfaces, catching hints of the exterior's warm desert tone as sunlight enters the cabin. Even in the showroom, under layered white reflections, the interplay of colors creates a harmony between the inside and outside, an intentional visual dialogue. Mercedes-Benz understands that a family's adventure vehicle cannot feel cold or industrial. It must feel like an extension of their home, offering safety without harshness and capability without intimidation. Your fingers find the steering wheel, a perfect blend of grain-rich leather and carefully machined detailing. It feels substantial, a reminder of the machine's strength, yet balanced by refined contours that encourage confidence. The wheel houses controls crafted with tactile precision, each button responding with gentle feedback, each scroll smooth and accurate. This thoughtful interface becomes the bridge between driver and terrain, between adventure and control. In the center console, everything is placed with purpose. Storage is abundant yet discreet. Charging ports and wireless pads are positioned where families naturally reach for them. Cup holders are engineered to secure everything from insulated bottles to children's drinks. The surfaces resist fingerprints and scratches, maintaining a premium look even after years of use. High-quality materials transition naturally from one plane to the next, creating a flowing sensation that gives the cabin a unified identity. Above, the ceiling features a stretched panoramic skylight, an expansive glass element engineered to bring natural light into the cabin. Even in the pristine showroom, the glass absorbs the reflections of the white polished floor and turns them into a soft luminance that spreads across the interior. Once on the open road, this ceiling becomes a window to blue skies, drifting clouds, forest canopies, or evening stars. It invites families to look upward and connect with the world even as the journey continues forward. The rear seating area is equally thoughtful. Generous legroom welcomes adults and children with the same level of comfort. The cushions feel supportive, not overly firm, and the contours hold the body gently during both rugged terrain travel and smooth highway cruising. Integrated outlets, cup holders, ambient lighting strips, and climate vents are placed intuitively so each passenger feels looked after. The rear cabin does not feel secondary, it feels essential to the overall design, a place where families can relax, talk, or simply enjoy the quiet embrace of the Unimog. Soft acoustic padding reduces the subtle vibrations expected from a machine of this size. Mercedes-Benz engineers tuned it so families could rest their heads against the window and feel at peace rather than overwhelmed. Even the window seals are designed for silence, ensuring wind noise is controlled no matter the speed. The Trail Master maintains a kind of gentle composure, presenting itself as a travel sanctuary capable of absorbing the unpredictable environments it conquers. Behind the rear seats, the cargo compartment offers generous space, meticulously lined with durable, premium materials meant to withstand active family life. Camping gear, hiking kits, travel bags, coolers, children's equipment, bicycles, and more. Hooks and rails integrated into the structure allow for secure arrangements, preventing items from shifting during travel. This isn't just a cargo area, it is a functional testing ground refined through real-world scenarios where organization defines comfort. When the lights of the showroom reflect off the desert sand metallic exterior through the open doors, those reflections cast a quiet dance across the interior, soft highlights that glide along the stitched lines of the seats and the brushed accents of the doors. These hidden theatrical moments define the luxury of the Trail Master. It is beauty discovered in motion, in angles, in quiet transitions of light. Families standing around it in the showroom often find themselves pausing, admiring not just the vehicle but the feeling it creates. Even before turning the keyless start button, the Trail Master communicates capability wrapped in elegance. But once the ignition pulses to life, the experience becomes complete. The engine note is refined, deep, smooth, a carefully tuned signature that communicates strength without aggression. It is the sound of readiness. Mercedes-Benz engineers ensured that the acoustics feel reassuring rather than overwhelming, especially for young passengers or long-distance travelers. It's a harmonized energy that fills the cabin with confidence. The digital interface awakens gracefully, presenting a cinematic welcome sequence across its displays. Visuals glide into place: maps, diagnostics, vehicle modes, lighting adjustments, and the layout becomes familiar within seconds. Warm hues accentuate the desert sand metallic exterior theme, creating subtle unity between the digital and physical design. Families can customize profiles, set navigation preferences, adjust interior lighting, and configure off-road dynamics with intuitive gestures. It is complex engineering made effortless. Pressing the drive selector forward introduces the first sensation of motion. Despite its size, the Trail Master glides gently, rolling across the showroom floor with elegant smoothness. Steering response is precise, allowing even new drivers to feel comfortable. You sense that every movement is engineered to deliver confidence, that the Trail Master is aware of its family-oriented purpose even as it retains the legendary capability of a Unimog. This is the beginning of the 2026 Family Trail Master's promise, a promise of adventure, comfort, and luxury fused into one bold expression of Mercedes-Benz excellence.